Hello all and welcome back to another tier list for Doctor Who. Today we are going through Series 4 from 2008, starring David Tennant and Catherine Tate. That actually rhymes. I didn't plan that. Right, let's jump straight in, shall we, with Partners in Crime. This is an episode that was one of my first that I ever saw. So, I wasn't there to watch Doctor Who when it relaunched in 2005. Side note, I wasn't even born when Doctor Who came back in 2005. But I remember my mum, I think my mum and like my nan used to watch it. I don't know. They'd watch like the David Tennant episodes, and I remember, I think it was probably just shortly after this aired, or maybe a year or two after this aired. My mum was watching it, and I was watching this as well. And this is an episode that got me hooked. I was hooked for Doctor Who. I wanted to come back and see more because it's scary. I was a little bit scared at this, I must admit. I was quite scared at the adipose because they would just start like jumping out of people. There's the scene with that bloke who's got the cat flap, and he's like, well, what's going on? Why is my burglar alarm going off? And it's the cat flap. And that guy later in the episode is like led on his bed or on his sofa, like in agony, and there's just this fat jumping out of him. And obviously, I was like, I don't know how old I'd have been at the time, 2008. Let's say this was 2009, 2010. I'd have been like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6-ish. And I was scared. I was like, I don't want this to happen. Obviously, I didn't realise at the time that it was a TV programme. And then my mum went straight from this to Midnight, and that's when I started watching Midnight. And I saw Midnight as my second episode, and I was like, right, I'm scared, but I want to watch this now. So yeah, Partners in Crime. In terms of a good like opener, it's really, really good. Like, it's really, really good. It sets up like the dynamic, but it shows us that the dynamic between the Doctor and Donna is still there, because obviously Donna had already been in Doctor Who previously to this. She was in the 2006 Christmas special, and you know, I think bringing her back, originally for this series, Donna wasn't meant to be in it. It was meant to be a new character called Penny, who actually ended up being in the episode still, but as another journalist who gets tied to a chair. So cool. The villain, the nanny, I've forgotten her name. Caphelia? Matron Caphelia? Something like that. I'm not sure. But she's really cool. She's got the sonic pen. I used to love that when I was younger. Real sleek. And this also does set up the overarching story as well, because the reason that the nanny has brought all of her fat people, or fat children, to this planet is because her planet's been taken. Why has it been taken? We find out later in the series. And it's got Rose in it at the end, which when I first saw I was confused at. I was like, why are we focusing on this weird blonde woman for? Because I'd never seen Doctor Who before. But no, I'm happy with this episode. And I think I'm going to put it in great. Oh, does it go in best? I'm going to be real with you now. I'm going to say something that not a lot of people know. I'm not a big Series 4 lover. I don't hate it, and I don't think it's bad, but people come out and say that this is the best series of Doctor Who ever. In my opinion, it's not. Okay, it's not. I think Series 1 with Eccleston and Series 10 with Capaldi are just definitely the top two. Maybe this will come afterwards, but do I prefer Series 3 to this? I don't know. I will say the back end of Series 4 is insane. The first half, I'm not sold on. I don't really like it. But from, I'd say, the Unicorn and the Wasp onwards, very, very good. Anyway, I need to rank. I'm just waffling at the minute. Yeah, great or best. I'll put it in great for now, because I think a lot of other things are going to go in best. And in terms of the rest of the series, this isn't as good as the tops. So, yeah. Fires of Pompeii, though, I'm going to put in okay. I'm not a big fan of this episode. I think Capaldi's great in it, and I really like the daughter, who can, like, she's a bit psychic. And the bit where she says to Donna, like, oh, I don't know what she says, she's like, Madam Donna Noble or something, there's something on your back. That is so cool. And that's what I loved. That's what Doctor Who's missing. Overarching stories like that. Just words. You know, I don't want to see the Eiffel Tower flowing through space, and I don't want to see a hooded figure drop a baby off. I just want to hear some words and hear them make sense. That's why I was so excited by when Russell posted on his Instagram saying tables don't do that for the Gatwa finale that just happened. Because I was expecting some, like, real clever twist of, like, tables don't do that. Tables don't set themselves. Oh, but what does set themselves mean? Does that mean that the villain is set themselves because set is Sutek? Is Sutek coming back? Something like that would have been so clever, but it was just, no, the tables don't do that. Mugs fall through them. But, like, I miss stories like that. I miss overarching stories where it is just, like, you know, Donna Noble, there's something on your back. What? We have it in Planet of the Ood coming up as well, where it's like your song is ending. Like, stuff like that. It's just so cool that we don't really seem to have anymore, which is upsetting. But yeah, Fires Pompeii. I haven't really got much to say about it, to be honest. It's cool when I first watched it. I mean, it's got the infamous line at the start of like, we're in Pompeii and it's volcano day. Like, that is so cringe. So cringe. The ending, though, yeah, is very good when they're about to fly. The Doctor's like, I can't save anyone, and then Donna finally convinces him to save just someone. He saves the family. Very good. Very, very good. But it is staying in okay, unfortunately. And another one going in okay, Planet of the Ood. It's good. It's good. Seeing the Ood be used as slaves, I mean, we already saw them in The Impossible Planet. Is that what it's called? Something like that. We saw them in there being used as slaves, but now it's a bit different, because this time we actually see them getting like whipped and stuff, and it's very, and there's a lot of scariness to this episode as well. Like when the Ood turns around and it's sort of red eyes and it's like going insane, and my biggest downside for this episode is the like boss of the. Sorry, I haven't seen this episode for a while, but it's like the boss of the place that the Ood are working at. He like keeps drinking this like shoe polish, which is like supposed to make his hair grow, but it actually is turning him into an Ood. Sure, like I wasn't a big fan of that, in all honesty. But the best scene for me in this episode is when Donna and the Doctor discover the Ood in like the cells downstairs, and the Doctor's like, "Do you want to hear them sing?" And he has to like tune her mind into the frequency so she can hear them sing, and she's crying. And it's like, I actually used that GIF the first time I heard Duggar do, and a lot of people like that on Instagram. But I don't know, I really do like the episode. There's moments like that which make it shine. The chase scene between the Doctor and the staff of this place, very good. And like I say, the overarching bit at the end of like, this song is ending, your song is ending soon. Sorry, hold on, I'm trying to sort out the lighting. The common theme in this video, the lighting's bad. Yeah, this song is ending, but the story, no, that's in the end of time. But this song is ending soon. The Ood says to the Doctor, and he's like, "Ooh, I wonder what that's going to mean in the future." And boy, oh boy, did it mean a lot. Now, I'm going to rank these two together. The Sontaran Stratagem and the Poison Sky. When I was younger, I absolutely loved these episodes. I loved the fact that Satnav could take over your car. And I loved the Sontarans. I thought they were really cool. Now that I'm older, I like the premise. I think it could be one episode. I don't think it needs the 2 parts, because I got bored. When I rewatched it recently, I think I rewatched it in like November, December last year. I got bored. I got very, very bored. I think it could have just been one episode called The Poison Sky. There's a whole duplicate Martha, which I like, where, you know, they make a fake Martha, and then the Doctor's like, "Martha, tell da-da-da-da to do this and not to fire." And then the bloke comes and he's like, "Anything to tell me?" And she's like, "No, nothing." And that's quite cool. That's infuriating. And the cliffhanger's very good with Wilf being stuck inside the car, and it's like, get him out, get him out. Yeah, good. I used to love a cliffhanger when I was younger, so maybe that's the reason I held this so highly. I think do I prefer the first half or the second half? The first half's more memorable. What happens in the second half? I mean, the kid blows himself up. It's cool. I think I'm just going to keep them both here, to be honest. Yeah, they're a bit naff. Now, unpopular opinion coming next. The Doctor's Daughter, I think, is really, really good. Like, I feel like a lot of people really dislike this episode. But I think it's one of the best. I don't know. Maybe, look, the episode's a bit naff, right? It's the bit at the end that really does just solidify the whole thing. And to be fair, it's not bad. The fact that Donna's spotting all these numbers throughout the episode and she's writing them down, like, what's the numbers? What do the numbers mean? It's cool. I like it. I'm gonna put it in great alongside Partners in Crime. People might come at me for that. It's my opinion. So, shh. But let me know your opinions in the comments. Where would you rank these episodes? Yeah, I mean, Georgia, I've forgotten her maiden name. She's Georgia Tennant now, because her and David Tennant actually got married. So he married his daughter in the show, which is a bit weird, but yeah, no, it's good. It's a good episode. I like it. And the bloke, the Hath are cool creatures as well. And the scene where Martha witnesses one of the half dying. Very sad. And that bloke who's a knob, the guy with grey hair, I've forgotten his name. I forget names so often. It's actually really bad. But yeah, that guy. I'm gonna actually just quickly Google his name because I think it's important. Grey-haired guy, the Doctor's daughter. His name is... Nope. The grey-haired guy you're likely referring to is Tom Baker, who played the Fourth Doctor. No, his name... Oh, come on. Cobb. That's his name. Cobb. That was his name. Colonel Cobb, or Commander Cobb, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, this is where my ranking is going to drastically change. As you can see right now, I've got 2 episodes in great, and majority of them are in okay. This is where I think the series pretty much goes flawless when it comes to episodes. So, The Unicorn and the Wasp, I'm putting it in best. Now, it is written by Gareth Roberts, who I spoke about in my last video, my last tier list video. He apparently isn't a nice man who doesn't have good views on trans people, allegedly. Now, I don't know enough on the topic to talk about it. I'm not going to discredit those who have spoken out against him, though. But I'm going to just talk about the episode here. This episode works so well as like a murder mystery because Doctor Who doesn't really do that often. I'm actually rewatching Series 10 at the minute with my parents who have never seen it. And their favourite episode so far is Knock Knock, which a lot of people put at the bottom. Which I don't get because I love it, but they loved it so much because they like watching murder mystery type things, and they've seen The Unicorn and the Wasp. We watched that not too long ago, together, and I feel like it just does bring in a whole new audience, and it is a proper murder mystery. Like you could watch a Miss Marple and watch a Doctor Who, and it would feel and watch this episode of Doctor Who alongside a Miss Marple, and it would feel pretty much no different. I mean, I don't watch much Miss Marple, and I don't know how long Miss Marple episode runtime. They are 50 and 100 minutes. Christ, Marple's milking it. Yeah, I'm putting it in best. Professor Peach, and the whole scene where the Doctor gets poisoned and he's like, I need salt, something salty, and Donna's like, what about this? It's salt, and he's like, no, it's too salty. And like Harvey Wallbanger, how is that one word? It's so funny. It's a good episode, and Agatha Christie did actually go missing, I'm pretty sure. Again, let's bring out trusty Google. Did Agatha Christie disappear? Yes, she disappeared for 11 days, so this explained it, which I thought was really, really cool. Yeah, I like when Doctor Who does that. It plays on the real world, like the moon's an egg, stuff like that. We'll get to that, though. That's in a few seasons' time. Okie dokie. Silence in the Library and Forest of the Dead. Just putting you straight up there, lad. I'm just putting you both straight up there. They are brilliant writing from Stephen Moffat. He's written... Thing is, people always say, like, Russell Davies' era, the best episodes are written by Moffat. They kind of were, weren't they? Like, from each series, the best episodes were written by Moffat. From Series 1, The Empty Child, The Doctor Dances, The Gas Mask Kid, written by Moffat. Series 2, The Girl in the Fireplace. Sure, maybe not the best, but it's really good. Series 3... Flippin' Blink, held highly as the best episode of Doctor Who ever, right? Series 4, Silence in the Library and Forest of the Dead, the 2-part with the library that's really, really cool. Series, well, that's it actually, that's all he's done. Well, in the Russell T Davies 2 era, people hold Boom very highly. Personally, I'm not too much of a fan of it, but yeah. Forest of the Dead, Silence in the Library, it introduced us to River Song, which is Stephen's way of introducing us to his era, getting us excited for Stephen Moffat's go running Doctor Who. Super duper cool, personally, I find it. And I like the setup. I'm not a big fan of River Song overall. You'll know this if you view my channel. But she's okay. She's cool-ish, I suppose. Don't know. Yeah, she's alright. But I feel like Toby Whithouse tried to do this in Under the Lake and Before the Flood when he's like the Minister of War. Never came about. I think Whithouse was expecting to get the showrunner job over Chibnall, but didn't somehow. Somehow, you look at Chris Chibnall from Dinosaurs on a Spaceship and Toby Whithouse from Vampires in Venice, A Town Called Mercy, Under the Lake Before the Flood, and you go, I'll take the Dinosaurs on a Spaceship and 42 guy. What are you on about? Yes, he wrote Broadchurch. But Broadchurch was crap as well, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't like cop dramas. Anyway, I'm just waffling now. This is not even relevant to the story of Silence in the Library. Donna Noble has left the library. Donna Noble has been saved. The overall outcome being that when they say people saved, it's actually them being saved to a databank. Super cool. I I will say this is one of the rare occasions where I prefer part 2, because it's Donna living inside the databank with, I want to say like Clark is his name, but I don't think it is. It's like her husband who's not really her husband. He's got a stutter. This is important. We see Miss Evangelista, who died in the last episode. She's all like disfigured in the face. That used to scare me as a kid. And the scene where Donna's children disappear. Oh my god, it's heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. And Dr. Moon's very cool as well. He's actually a representation of the Doctor for that universe, which is quite cool. But yeah, when Donna's children disappear, that used to scare me a lot when I was a kid. This was an episode, these 2 episodes were ones that were on like pretty much daily in my house. It'd be like, I don't know, it'd be like 6, 7. I'd have a bath or a shower. My sister would have a bath or a shower. And we would just sit. I don't know why it's relevant. I mean, my point is like evening, you know, you've had your shower, you've had your bath, you've had your dinner, you just sit down at evening time and you watch Doctor Who. This was always on. My sister wasn't into it, but me and my mum loved this episode. So yeah, for that, I'm putting it in S tier. Best tier. Midnight, also going in best. It's insanely good. My mum doesn't like this episode. It's the second episode of Doctor Who I ever saw in full properly, from what I can remember. Very good. It's very dark. The fact that this episode almost didn't get made because there was another script written and Russell threw someone else's script out last minute and within 3 days wrote the most amazing piece of television, the most suspenseful I think Doctor Who's ever been. So good. The plan actually was, I'm pretty sure Sky Silvestri was, but this is dark by the way, trigger warning for suicide. Apparently Sky Silvestri was meant to kill herself when she got to the waterfall. Now, I'm not sure if that's true, but apparently that's why the Midnight Entity was so attached to her, because she was the most scared. It feeds off fear. Very good. Jethro is a great character, the guy who plays Merlin in Merlin. Yeah, the pool is abstract. It's very cool, and every time I watch it, I do get like an eerie feeling, because I'm not a big fan of travelling. Like, I've got to go on a big long boat journey this Saturday coming up. I'm not looking forward to it. I don't like stuff like that. I don't like flying. I don't even like really being in the car. And seeing an episode like this where stuff goes wrong and it stops, and like the drivers get snatched away, and it's like, oh look, what's that over there? And it's like the shadow of the creature, and we never see it. I mean, yeah, of course the well comes up at some point, but who cares? I don't care about the well. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't damage Midnight in any way. I thought it might do, but it doesn't. It doesn't. But yeah, Midnight, the characters are great. The hostess sacrificing herself to save the day, and nobody knows her name. So cool. Molto bene. Turn left. The start of the 3-part finale, which people say isn't a 3-part finale and is actually just a 2-part finale, but it definitely is a 3-part finale, because this is very linked. This is when the Doctor's like, it's the end of the universe at the end, even though like it's not the end of the universe, is it? Like, Bad Wolf doesn't mean the end of the universe, so I don't know why. It's just Russell trying to build hype again, which it did. It did build hype with me when I was younger, but Bad Wolf doesn't mean the end of the universe. It famously means the opposite of that. It famously means Bad Wolf, Rose is back, the day is saved, you know, safety in the Bad Wolf, not the end of the universe. But whatever, Russell, I'll let you off for this one. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. The actual episode itself, Turn Left, I rewatched these 3. I'm not gonna lie, I sort of forgot about the series. My channel's been a bit inactive, but I'm coming back to tier list. I forgot that I was doing this tier list series, and I just was like, there's no news, so I'm not gonna talk about anything. So I will be back on this, and I rewatched the 3-part finale to the other, literally like a few days ago, just to refresh my memory on it. Very good. This episode, so good. I don't know how to explain it in like a way that's like not just over the top, like what's the word that people say, glazing. It's just good. It's a good episode of Who. It's really good. I'm gonna stick. Well, it's in best. Yeah, I don't know why I was like, I'm gonna stick. Yeah, it's an alternate reality, isn't it? Like, if Donna wasn't there to save the Doctor from the Rachnos, he'd have died, and then London would have gotten nuked, and then the hospital would have disappeared to the moon, and no one would have saved them. Then what else happens? Atmos and all this. It's cool to go back and relive all this, like all these adventures that the Doctor and Donna have been on, and the Doctor and Martha have been on. from a perspective of if it went wrong. Sorry, I got itchy throat. Sorry. But you know what I mean? Like, it's nice to go back and relive these monsters and these invasions that we've already seen. I think it's quite nice. I think it's nice. Sue me. Sue me. Don't do that. Yeah, and Rose is back. Even though Billie Piper, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think Billie Piper can act as Rose past Series 2. She's got a lisp now, for some reason. Don't know why. Like, she's never had a lisp. If you go back and watch Series 1 and Series 2, Billie Piper doesn't have a lisp when she's playing Rose. But in this, she does. Like, what's the line she says? If she's like, Donna Noble, you're so important, make me some sausages, she'll be like, Donna Noble, you're so important, go make me some sausages. Like, what do you mean Rose has got a lisp? What's this parallel world done? I don't know. Yeah, it's going in there. Stolen Earth, also going in best. It's very, very good. The thing is, this series is so good. It's so good. Like, how are there this many episodes in best? It's very, very good. Very, very good episode. Davros is back. It's the original Infinity War. We've got Sarah Jane. We've got Jackie, Mickey, Rose, the Torchwood team. So that's Jack, Jack, Eve. No, Jack. Christ, I'm saying their real names. Jack, Gwen, Yanto. That's it. This is around Children of Earth time. Sarah Jane, Luke. You know, I don't know why I'm counting all these characters. You know, you've seen it, but there's all these characters coming back. It cannot not go in best. Got an itchy throat. Sorry. Yeah, very, very good. The cliffhanger as well. The Doctor and Rose reunite. They run into each other. Rose, I can't wait. Rose, you're so cool. Rose, I haven't seen you for years. Quick, let's run to each other for this really, really long shot, which definitely doesn't indicate to the viewer that something bad is going to happen. Oh, look, a Dalek. Whoosh, and he's dead. And he regenerates. The talk of the town on what was going to happen when David Tennant regenerated there. Is Matt Smith coming? Is Da coming? Is Mehmet coming? Is Mehmet coming? Is Mehmet coming? And the fact the next episode was called The Next Doctor. I mean, it's not. It's called Journey's End, but the episode. I know. Yeah, the episode after that was called The Next Doctor. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Journey's End, however, is also really good. The issue with Journey's End, people always hype up this finale as like the best finale ever. And like, how could anyone not think that? If Journey's End got released today, if the series 2 finale, the season 2 finale with Shooty was Journey's End, everybody would have kicked off saying it's crap. Because it is. It's shiza. It's bad. It's really bad. But I'm one of those people who watches it for the vibes, and the vibes in it are really good. But how can people look at this and go, it's great, and then look at the reality war and go, that's toss, when, like, it's completely on par? Like, the only thing I'm not a fan of is when the Doctor's like, Davros, I'll save you, and Davros is like, no, Doctor, you did this. I name you Destroyer of Worlds. Why? Why'd you name him Destroyer? He hasn't destroyed any worlds. You were destroying the worlds. He's literally saved the worlds from you. So, that makes no sense. And then when Davros is like, you take normal people and turn them into warriors. No, he doesn't. Jabe, the tree woman, wasn't a warrior. She saved the day because she wanted to. The girl from Satellite 5 who was attached to the machine, she didn't do anything. Like, she just said the Daleks are owning me, so she wanted people to save the day. She sacrificed herself. It wasn't the Doctor's fault. I don't know. Jenny was already a soldier. Like, Martha wasn't even on the list. Martha's the only person he's actually turned into a soldier. That was the whole arc. I don't know. I mean, the planets in the sky were quite cool. I don't know. It's cool. It's a good episode. I don't know why I'm moaning. It's a good episode. I do like the Meta Crisis Doctor. People don't like that. I really like the Meta Crisis Doctor. I think it's cool to see David Tennant naked. Alright. No, it's just a cool concept, isn't it? Like, the hand grows out into a person rather than the person growing out another hand. And Donna touching it is cool as well. Although the bum bum heartbeats have been going for a long time, which doesn't make much sense considering he hadn't regenerated to put the energy into the hand yet. I don't know. It's good though. It's a good episode. The ending where everyone gets their good ending. Mickey comes back from the parallel world because of... where's Jackie? Where does Jackie go? Jackie doesn't go back to Bad Wolf Bay, does she? I don't remember her being there. Maybe she does. Yeah, Mickey comes back from the parallel world because his nan's dead. He goes off with Jack and Martha. He ends up marrying Martha for some reason, even though they have no chemistry together whatsoever. Oh, hang on, I forgot to mention, sorry, the Earth getting pulled back. Such euphoric scenes with the amazing song, the Song of Life? The Song of Freedom. And it's like the Ood, and they're like, oh. Brilliant. Brilliant telly. But yeah, the ending, everyone's ending's great. Rose, I mean... The whole meta-crisis aging like a human thing, it is a nice ending, but he's not the Doctor. Oh, he's got his memories in it, but he's not him. He's not him. So I'm hoping maybe Billie Piper will sort this out, or something like that will happen. Something will get explained in the new upcoming series or special with Billie Piper as the Doctor, even though I'm convinced she's not the Doctor. She's like Bad Wolf or something. Yeah. Nice. Right. Oh, Donna's mind gets wiped. Yeah, I was going to end it there, but yeah, Donna's mind also gets wiped. Sad, quiet face. Donna's mind gets wiped. It is sad, to be fair. I'm taking the mick, but it is sad. Rip Donna, man. Rip Donna. She was cool. She was cool. And Wilf being like, I'll look up at the stars and think of you. And Sylvia being like, she's still important. She's my daughter. And the Doctor's like, tell her that once in a while. It's very good writing. It's very, very good writing. This is a good series. I said at the start I'm not a big fan of it, but look at how much is in best. Like, I stand by it. The back half is really good. The first half is crap. Like, Fires of Pompeii, Planet of the Ood, Sontaran two-parter, and The Doctor's Daughter aren't great. Right, Partners in Crime's good, but that's an opener, it's just different. The first 6 aren't great. The final 6 are incredible. Or 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, 7, 6, 7 again. Anyway, I'm waffling now. I've gone on too long. But yeah, this is Series 4. Let me know your rankings for Series 4 in the comments below. And thank you very much for watching. Have a blessed rest of your day. And I'll see you for the specials probably sometime later this week. And then we'll start Series 5. We'll be on the Matt Smith era. So yeah, farewell, goodbye, kiss you, smell you later. Bye-bye.